I love being outdoors. Every chance I get to go on my four-wheeler, I go on my four-wheeler. You know, people can say, well, that's not exercise. Well, yeah, if you ever drove a four-wheeler right through the woods trails, it's exercise because you're trying to turn it and doing different things. And I mean, out in Mother Nature, fresh air, you can walk around the different streams, the brooks. It's a whole combination. One of the things I like about four-wheeling is like when you're driving along, it's so peaceful. You get to see animals, you know, different deer, rabbits, whatever. You might see the odd moose. And then when you come across a place like this here and the scenery, on a nice day, like it's just so beautiful looking at the stream. A lot of times we'll bring a barbecue or some food with us. We'll kick back, have a little snack, and a few jokes and some laughs, and then we'll saunter on down the trail. But it's just peaceful. It's beautiful. Like when you sit here, it's nice and relaxed, and the way the water flows, and the scenery around here. It's enjoyable. There's no stress, no worries. You meet lots of different people from all over, and they're all out doing the same thing. They're out just enjoying the scenery, have a peaceful day. When people work all week and they're stressed from work, nothing any better than doing this because, like I said, it's just carefree. This year, actually, it's funny, they had nobody to coach the badminton team this year. So the girl I work with, Betty, she called me up and said, you used to play badminton? I said, well, yeah, years ago, and it's been quite a while ago. Well, they got no coach. Would you consider coaching? And I'm thinking, well, gee. Well, I said, I'll think about it. So I took a couple of days, I thought about it. I said, well, if they got no coach, I wouldn't want to see the kids not have a team because I love playing badminton years ago. So, okay, it's 2 nights a week, yeah. So after they had everybody signed up for me, I'm looking at the list of kids. And like there's, you know, 40-some or 50 kids. I'm, wow, I can't do that in 2 nights a week. So I ended up coaching 4 nights a week. I do seniors 2 nights a week, and I do juniors 2 nights a week. They're all good. They all pretty much know what they're doing. So I guess coaching for me is just to be there and kind of point out different things that I have learned over the years and watch them and see if they do it right. I don't beat the bird around a lot. I don't run and stuff, but I mean I do serve with them and try to show them what they're doing wrong. And so far we've had some young ones, grade 6s and grade 7s that are just starting. So I work with them quite a bit. The ones that don't really know a lot, it's the ones you really work with because you can kind of groom them over the years. So yeah, it's good. It's a good team. They have a good team. They have a good shot doing well in the provincials. So watching them play and then going and trying to point something out, well, you know, if you try this or change this up, I think it'll improve your game. And then to actually sit back and watch them do it. And then when you see them play a game and they're actually implementing what you have told them to try, it's a good feeling to say, well, you know, at least they listen to you. Right? They don't think you're crazy or you're some old fellow that hasn't played in 20 years, that they actually listen and they'll try. And I mean, I don't tell them to do it. I say, try this. And if they feel it works for them, then they'll do it, right? And I had one girl that she couldn't serve and she wasn't hitting the bird right. And I know her and she said, well, I just can't do it. And she was firm, I can't do it. I'll never learn that. And I said, before you leave tonight, I said, you'll be doing that. No, I won't. She stopped her, no, I won't. I said, all right. So I worked with her for probably half an hour, 40 minutes. Before she left, she was doing it. It was just her technique, right? So once you it's like anything else. Once they see it themselves, hey, I can do this, then you can just see them glow with confidence. Oh, okay, now I can do it. So it's nice to watch. Right? You see the kids saying, I can't do it, and all of a sudden, you know, before they leave, they're doing it. And when they leave, they're smiling. Eh? So you get quite a kick out of that. I do anyway, so. Yeah.
Well, Danny's certainly a great example of why we need to appreciate some of the simpler things we can do on a daily basis. Join us after the break and we'll meet Danny and some of his crew to find out what it's like for a typical day on the job.
So for the last 14 years, it's been, our life's just been kind of spontaneous. Sometimes you just go, like the pager rings, you're on call, or if you're not on call, sometimes you have to go. All right, this is the back of our ambulance, and all these shelves here, this is where we keep a lot of our equipment. Also, we keep some under these benches here. These benches lift up, and we keep lots of things under there. This is our cardiac monitor, defibrillator, that we keep nice and handy in case of an emergency. Routinely, we use the cardiac monitor on patients, just transporting them to the hospital. So we keep it nice and handy, so easy access to it. Our oxygen is here. We have another one that goes here also. Sometimes we have 2 patients that we're transporting. So if that happens, then we use both of the oxygens. We keep lots of extras up in here for oxygen masks. Our shelves are fairly equipped with lots of supplies. We keep other supplies in these ones down here, and lots of bandages and things like that, roller gauzes if we need to dress any wounds. And very importantly, we have our baby kit, we call it. It's an obstetrical kit, in case we have any sudden deliveries or anything like that. So we keep that nice and handy also. And this bag here is our drug kit, which we keep all our medications in. And it's also stocked fairly good. We have nitro for anybody having a heart attack, chest pain. We have Ventolin nebs for anybody having asthma attacks. Epinephrine for anybody that's having an allergic reaction. We also carry the puffer along with the nebs. We have ASA to go along with the nitro, anybody having a heart attack or angina pain. And down in here we have we call it our pediatric bag. We have a larger bag for adults, and then this one here is our pediatric bag where we keep all our pediatric supplies, blood pressure cuffs, stethoscopes, all that stuff. And this is our pediatric cuff. It's kind of cute. It has a little teddy bear. The kids like it. So down in these bottom shelves here, we keep all our IV supplies for our intravenous therapy. And this is our IV bag that we keep fully stocked at all times with our needles and our solution and all the tubings, everything you'd need to start an IV with. And of course we keep our gloves back here also. For our trauma patients, we have what we call spine boards or back boards. We keep those located there. And with those you need head blocks, which we keep nice and handy to the back boards, and those are up here. Okay, this is our trauma bag. We take this to any motor vehicle accident, anything like that that we go to. We carry this bag, and also this is our Flynn bag, which we call our Flynn bag. We take this into any medical calls, to any trauma calls, any calls at all. This bag here comes with us. And we keep a portable oxygen cylinder in here with us, and also a blood pressure cuff, stethoscope. And this device here is a pulse oximeter reading, and what it does is measures your oxygen level. You just clip on your finger, and it gives you an oxygen level up here on this side, and over here it'll give us your heart rate. And also up in here we have our suction device. This one here is a portable suction, and over here on this wall we have here, it's called a stair chair, and what we use this for is sometimes if we go to a medical call, and some of the older homes, they have very narrow, we'll say hallways, and some of the older trailers, things like that, that we can't actually fit the stretcher in. We'll take the stair chair, and it's easy access, you know, to the patient sometimes when the stretcher won't fit. So what we can do, this stair chair will fold right out like a cot. And yeah, last but not least, the stretcher.